Hi. You know what I'd like to know is how do people film in their cars and they just put the phone somewhere? They must have like a little stand or something. I don't know how to do that, and I have to hold the phone the whole time, and then my arms go to sleep. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a little car chat as I sit here in the parking lot of Menard's. Or as we call it, Menard's. Because I have to go in and get some cords, some extension cord things. I don't like home improvement stores. And I'm really not a big fan of Menard's because there's so many people here. But I had to go to the pharmacy and they have a Menard's. I'm like, ugh. But now it's kind of sprinkling raining and I don't want to get out. Anyway, how are you guys? YouTube. I had started posting again over on my vlog channel. I don't think I'm going to do that. If I have anything to post, I'm just going to post it here. YouTube hates me. My algorithm is all messed up. My videos don't get shown. My AdSense is tanked. So why not just have one YouTube channel and not worry about it? And if I have something to post, I'll post it here. Okay. Anyway, what's been going on? When was the last time I posted? Oh, I did that estate sale haul for you guys. So we'll talk reselling first. First, we have reselling information, and that would be Whatnot is the next thing that I am looking at. So Whatnot is a selling and buying platform. I mean, people sell things and people buy them, so you can buy and sell. It's an app, but you can also use it on your desktop. So I will have them linked below. You get $10 when you sign up to sign up. You can use you get $10 free to buy things. And so when it initially started, it's like a year or so old. It was mainly, you know, Funko Pops and vintage t-shirts, sneaker guys. But now they're opening it up to other sellers. And Misty has had a couple sales, I think. Although I haven't seen hers because she does them at 9 a.m. I'm not getting up that early, Misty. You need to have an afternoon or evening show so I can see what you're doing. Because I can't get up. I know Linda's done a show. So they're opening up to vintage and thrifting sellers. The Poshmark girls are all flying over there now because it's a lot easier to, you know, you bring stuff in and you can flip it and get it out the next day. But you have to apply to sell there. They do not accept everyone. I think maybe in the beginning they did accept everyone. I will tell you, I do not know. But now you have to apply. And then if you're approved to sell, then you also have to do this like Zoom meeting conference call thing. And so mine is tomorrow because I dragged my feet and I was like, I don't want to do this. Why do I want to do this? Do I need to do this? I was like, oh, you should do it. You want to learn. And so I signed up finally, and then tomorrow's my onboarding, which is very like LuLaRoe sounding. Didn't the LuLaRoe people, when you signed up, you had to wait and then you got onboarded? Oh my God, am I in an MLM? Anyway, so tomorrow I have my onboarding session to finish up the registration process, and then I can sell. So I have been, you know, here and there down in the basement, because that's, I think, where I'm going to do the sales, trying to figure out how I'm going to do them. So a lot of people will do just like a theme sale. Or some people will do, you know, hodgepodge. But I think theme is probably the better way to go, because then obviously if people are into a theme, they're going to come. So like people will do ephemera sales or jewelry sales or glass sales or whatever. They figure, you put in the weight of the item, they figure shipping, they combine it, and they do everything for you. They get the money from the buyers, and then they just email you the shipping labels. So, you know, you go on live with however many things you want to sell, and if they all sell, you ship them out. Versus bringing something in, taking 8 million photos, measurements, listing, take it down to the basement, store it, get questions, go dig it out, answer questions. It finally sells. You got to go down, you got to dig it out, ship, blah, blah, blah. This is like, get it in, figure out how I'm going to ship it, have it ready, show it on camera, and let the bidding begin. And most, you know, people start the bidding low. They run for like 15, 30 seconds. Some people run them longer. And it's done. Somebody bids, they buy, there you go, and you're done. I've seen some comments, people like, oh, things go for too little, which can be true, just like when you do an eBay auction, you know. If you put an eBay auction at 99 cents and you get one bid, it's 99 cents. So you can start your bidding at whatever you want it to. But anyway, so I've been trying to figure out not only how to film a sale, because my dad and dogs, make a lot of noise and they have a lot of needs. So I need to find a time when they are thoroughly napping, which would be obviously morning, but I'm not doing morning. Afternoon around 2 o'clock, or after they go to bed at night. The thing after they go to bed at night, I'm not a big fan of because I'm tired. And I don't want to have to rely on them going to bed at a certain time to make a show. Like if I schedule a show for 9 and it's taking my dad longer, I have to help him get ready for bed. I can't rush that. So they do take a good solid afternoon nap. I'm thinking like maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon would be a good time to do sales. I don't know. Still thinking, and then thinking like a theme or themes, because I have a lot of stuff and I bring in a lot of stuff. But I just like the idea of, picking up vintage stuff and then just selling it quick and getting it turned over and getting it out of the house. Plus, also being able to get more small things, because it really is a great platform for selling little things, right? You're live on auction. Here's this little thing. If people want it, they bid. Versus if you have this tiny thing, you got to take all your intricate photos of it and list it forever, and you're paying fees on a tiny thing. And I don't know. So I'm kind of just figuring, what do I want for my first auction to be? I could do vintage toys. That might be what I do. Kind of do like a toy sale of some small things. I don't know. Still figuring that out. I'll know more tomorrow, obviously, after I'm done with my onboarding. But I called the dentist this morning. I'm on my last week of my Invisalign trays. And I'm going in on Friday. Friday, they will scan to see if they need to order more trays. Are back together, but not quite all the way. So maybe they'll want to do more trays. Although I'm over this. I want to get these little attachments off. Then they will order a retainer, and then they will set up the time to bleach the teeth, because they need the bleaching, because they are dingy after wearing those things for 6 months. But I'm looking forward to being done with that, because the trays have caused me to have a lot of sores on my tongue. I have chronic neutropenia, and I have a lot of issues with my tongue and my gums, bleeding and sort of all the things, just because I don't have much of a white cell count. And the trays exasperate that, because they scratch the inside of my mouth and my tongue. Not that the scratches themselves hurt, but your tongue's very sensitive anyway. And for somebody like me who has no white cells, then I get a lot of, if any slight little injury, and I'll get sores on my tongue. And it's been very painful, and I'm over it. What else is going on? The bathroom sink is clogging, so I need to call a plumber. Did I tell you that I got the bid for the fence in? So I sent that in. $7,200. Which is why I'm kind of anxious to do Whatnot, because if I can sell off some things fast, and now I'm like, maybe I wouldn't have to take it out of the regular budget. Maybe I could just like pay for the fence, or pay a lot of it with, if I do Whatnot. I don't know. I just want to see what it is. I'm addicted to watching some sales. There are a lot of people on there, not people I know, but other sellers that'll pop up. I just hate how it's gross. You've got the, like, yo, t-shirt sellers, like, dude, get this shirt and sneaker and whatnot. And they're just kind of gross. And then there's like 8 million Funko sales. I'm like, my God, where all these Funkos come from? But now that people like in our little reselling community are getting on there, it's fun to watch them and see how they run their sales. Although, like I said, the vintage sellers, I haven't caught much because Misty does them too early. But I've seen some of the clothing ones, how fast stuff can go there. But I've also heard from some people who applied and they got rejected, and they were told they don't have a big enough social media following. So I don't really know what their standards are. When I filled out my application, I think I told them I've been selling since 2005. I gave them my eBay store and maybe my social media handles. I don't know. But like, on this, or on my Instagram, my main Instagram that I got locked out of because I got hacked, I only have 1,000 or so followers, versus my main account that when I don't have access to anymore had almost 13,000. But maybe I gave them my main YouTube. I don't know, but I got approved, so I don't know what's going on. But there's like on Instagram, there's definitely a camp of people who are really anti Whatnot, and I'm wondering now, like, oh, is it the people who applied and they didn't get in? I think from what I've heard, they're being very, very thorough now with who gets in. They hand, or individually review every single application by hand, making sure they're going through it. So whatever it is they're looking for, to be more careful about who gets on, which, it sucks if somebody applies and they're like, you don't have a big enough following. I mean, that's smart, because a lot of resellers don't do social media. It doesn't mean they aren't good resellers. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I gave them my eBay store, and I have over 10,000 feedback there. So I don't know. We'll see. But they're being very careful about who gets on now. Some of the sales that people run that I've seen, I just hate, because for one thing, some people just use it as a hangout, and they're just hanging out on there. I'm like, no, get your stuff up. Or they put something up and then they talk for 10 hours and then they run the auction forever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, let's move it along. I like the fast-paced one. Here it is, blah, blah, blah. Go, bid, 15, 20, 30 seconds, we're done. Next thing. That's the one I like. Get in and get, because if you're on there, I want to see stuff selling. So yeah, some people will have like 400 items in one auction. They'll be on there for hours. And like, if everything sells, can you imagine shipping that? That's my other concern. I don't want to get myself into a big hole where I've suddenly got, like 40, 50 things to ship, because it's not clothes. If I'm selling hard goods, you guys know it takes a little bit more to ship that stuff. So the other thing I'm toying with is maybe doing reseller lots. Like, I can have a box of stuff and sell that way. In fact, I was thinking maybe my first sale, I would do some reseller lots. So maybe have like 10 lots I could sell, again, just to get the experience of it and get some stuff out, even if it didn't go for much. I don't know. So many things to think about. But anyway, sticker business has definitely slowed down in the past few days, which I just attribute to the summer slowdown. The thing with Etsy is a lot of the people who buy from me directly from Etsy, not people who come to me via my social media, but if they find me on Etsy, they buy one sticker. And I have to put as much work and material into shipping one sticker than I do shipping, 5. So that's kind of like, I wish Etsy had a cart minimum of like at least $10 cart minimum would be really helpful. So I wouldn't just have to, because I think over the weekend I had like 5 or 6 orders that were just one sticker. Of course, the hope is that they will then come back. So there is that part of it. Will they return and maybe buy something else? Maybe, we'll see. So I tried to think of it that way. Like, okay, they only bought one thing this time, but maybe they'll come back. What else has been going on? I think that's mainly the update. Sticker shop, whatnot. I'm already looking ahead to this summer and fall, what I need to do for my books. I'll probably in August, like, really not do much of anything else other than get my 2023 books ready. The eBay, the YouTube, the Amazon KDP, the business planners. Get those going. I have other nonfiction books I would like to write, but at the same time, the sticker business, and then, if I do whatnot, I can't do it all because I'm also full-time caregiving. But yeah, I'm thinking August will be the time I kind of need to hunker down and get that stuff prepped so that stuff goes live. I usually do that in October. I might push it and do it like November this year to release the books. But I want to make sure like fourth quarter I'm just kind of open, because I don't know if stickers will sell really well in fourth quarter. This is my first year with the sticker shop, and I'm not even 2 months in, so I don't know how it'll really run, but I'm hoping that by fourth quarter maybe people will be shopping for stickers, for gifts. I don't know, we'll see. But I like to have my fourth quarter open that way. So anywho, I guess that's an update of everything going on. I'm not going to film in Menard's because they play music, including their own commercial, Save Big Money at Menard's, which like plays, and then they play a pop song, and then that's their own song, and then a pop song. It's very loud in there. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a fun car chat, let you guys know what was going on. Again, I will link whatnot below. When you sign up, you sign up just like you would sign up for any website that you shop from. I think mine is connected to PayPal. So if I buy something on whatnot, it just immediately charges PayPal, which is a credit card that I have on file. So I just did it that way. So you can go on and you can buy, and then, yeah, it's very seamless from what I've seen. You pay, Whatnot sends the seller the label, and that's it. So yeah, check that out. I will let you guys know when I'm gonna go. Whoa, hey, look at the top of my car. Let you guys know when I'm gonna have a sale. I'll maybe like put up a little preview video here. So go check that out. And yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. I can no longer avoid going into Menard'S. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will check in with you again. I'm very active on Instagram, my new account since I got locked out of the main one, and that is linked below. So have a good day, guys, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.